Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now today's video is going to be on Mute and Bandit. Now, one of my viewers actually commented on one of my videos a really long time ago to make a video like this where like I compare like when to use like certain operators in certain positions, and I couldn't really think of a good way of doing it. But just recently I was like, why don't I just format it like a normal step-by-step video and then just explain to you guys like when I would use Bandit or when I would use Mute, and then like I could apply this to like a lot of other operators as well. So like for example, an easy example that anybody could understand would be like Ashe, Zofia, when to use which one, that type of thing. So let me know in the future if you guys would like to see videos like that, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to drop a like on the video as well as comment to let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future. So to get us started here, guys, we're going to be over on Consulate for the basement bomb site. Now, what I wanted to talk about with this bomb site in particular, and in general, when you're picking between Mute and Bandit, typically, the idea that you're looking for is that you're trying to figure out where which operator is stronger and which setting. So, like, for example, for Consulate basement bomb site, a lot of people, their most common push on this bomb site is going to be to push vertical and then open up the main wall, push yellow, right? That's like the main dominant like push on this map, or the most default push that you can do on this map, right? And occasionally people will look backside and do some kind of play through that as well. Now, what I like to think of it for this bomb site is that since they are going for vertical, I do consider Mute to be better on this site in particular, and the reason why is because you have the shotgun SMG-11, and so you can play the new pillar, the position that I'm playing right now, because right here the main play or the main push that the enemy team has in this position is that they want to basically clear me out of this position from the breach or from vertical, right? However, if I don't like ego challenge out for like yellow or breach, what's going to end up actually happening is that there's going to be a chance where I'm going to be able to swing with awkward timing for yellow or the breach with my shotgun or my SMG-11, depending on what I'm going for. Now, what's going to end up happening here is that there's one guy on the breach in this position, there's one guy on yellow, there's actually two guys on vertical, and there's one guy pushing through spiral in this position for context. So in this position, I'm going to whip out my shotgun here because for the enemy team to win, they have to kill me on yellow. However, since I'm not exposing myself to vert or breach in this position, the only play for them is to actually peek me from yellow. You're going to see right here there's an IQ on yellow. I'm going to swing when I get audio for her and take over yellow in this position. Like I said, there's two guys above in this position. One guy is going to actually end up jumping into breach here to ace. He's going to get injured here right here. And then the last guy, there's going to be one guy in the spiral hallway here. I swing aggressively, and then as I come back, because I'm not able to land the shots on the hallway, the Ashe that was on vertical is actually going to try to flank me for yellow here. I'm going to go ahead and shotgun him. And this is like kind of like gunfights that I'm not able to actually win with Bandit, in my opinion, because if I don't have the shotgun in that position, it's very unlikely for me to actually be able to win those gunfights, because both of those gunfights would be like very 50-50 gunfights with the MP7 versus like using Mute and then just one pumping them to get the kills. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I think Mute is going to be better for that basement bomb site. Now next up we're going to be over on Lair here, and I wanted to talk about when Bandit is going to be better. Now typically Bandit's going to be better whenever you're going to be bandit tricking like a wall. So for example, on this bomb site for Lair on the first floor, we're going to be bandit tricking the outside bunks wall. And the idea as to why we're able to do this is because we have a lot of cover while we are bandit tricking this wall. As well as the other thing I want to explain to you guys is that for context, I am in a 5-stack in this position, so I'm able to call out to my teammates to hold vertical above me, so there's no play for them to basically play for vertical above me and get rid of my bandits in that way as well. So that's one thing I want to quickly clarify, as well as I have in this position as well as I have a Malusi that's going to be playing my green hallway as well to make sure that I don't get shot in the back while we go for the bandit trick. And then the other thing that I want you guys to be aware of here in this position as well is that since I am in a 5-stack, we actually have that storage hatch for security open, so nobody can actually walk in through security into briefing and then swing me on the wall. Hopefully that all made sense, and the callouts, you know what I mean, they all made sense to you guys. But basically, since we have the hatch open and security, it's very unlikely for them to swing me aggressively. Now right here, one of my teammates is going to end up dropping the hatch. above on the vertical into security right into an IQ, I believe is what he died to, and give away a free kill here. So what I need to do in this position is, since I'm the only one inside the site here, I need to be the main force that stops the enemy team from just walking into the site. So one thing that I like to do when I play Bandit on the site is, since I already Bandit tricked the main wall here with the Habana, their only choice now is to go through briefing. So I need to basically play this pillar. Since my Melusi's playing my green hallway, I need to play this pillar and to prevent the enemy team from walking into site. So all I do here is I just wait for a little bit of audio. I'm going to swing aggressively. I'm going to light up, I believe, a Thatcher in this position, and then I'm going to go ahead and swing again here on another pixel angle as he swings like wider to try to kill me. And I'm going to go ahead and kill the Thatcher right there, putting us into a nice 4v3 position. Then it comes into a 4v2 position, and one of the enemy players leaves the game. And then right here, there's going to be another guy that's coming through this door. I'm going to kill him the exact same way that I killed the Thatcher. Now it's a 2v1 position. The last guy in this position is actually above. He's going to end up dropping the hatch here. He's going to also, once again, come back to the same doorway again. And so what I need to do here is, like I said from before, is we're playing off of audio in this position. We're holding nice little pixel angles. When this guy peeks aggressively, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a free kill to secure the round right here. Now this next round is going to be over on border here. Now this one's going to be a little bit more complicated because you're going to have to use a 5-stack to be able to do a strat like this, or at least like I want to say at least like a trio queue to be able to do a setup like this. Basically, we're workshop bomb site. The enemy team is going to be trying to push us for vertical here. We have vertical on the bomb site, so we're using that vertical to prevent them from pushing site, so they have to push above to actually push this position like effectively. Now the reason why we play mute here instead of bandit is because, once again, we have the shotgun, so we're going to be able to play close archives here for Fountain and be able to swing aggressively for anybody that's looking to like ego challenge to kill people upstairs. If I use Bandit here, the gunfights are a lot more awkward, and I'm also not able to make vertical. Now right here, there's going to be a guy who's going to walk into my back archives here. It's going to be a shield. I'm going to nitro him. This is another good reason to run mute, is the nitro cell. I guess you also have it on Bandit as well, but we're going to go ahead and kill the blitz, and then we're going to also go ahead and swing aggressively for shotgun for Fountain there and get ourselves another very easy kill. And that's kind of like the power of mute versus bandit, is that you have that shotgun to one pump people on the close range gunfights, as well as being able to make the vertical. So that's what I wanted to cover with that clip in particular. Now this next round, I'm going to give you guys another example of where Bandit is going to be better. Now typically on this bomb site, you're probably going to want Bandit and Mute, because currently with the current meta of the ban systems, typically you're going to be banning like Maverick for this bomb site. So if you ban Maverick, then you play Mute with Bandit, and then you can Bandit trick this wall, and there's not really a good way for the enemy team to actually get the bends off this wall unless they go below and like Ash Charge, or they, like I said before, they use EMPs. However, one thing I want to show you guys with this video is that I want to show you guys a way of bandit tricking. The easiest way to bandit trick is, long story short, have one bandit charge on the wall ready, and then whenever the enemy team tosses an EMP down at the wall, you're basically placing your bandit charge at the same time, or the moment that you hear the impact, basically. If they EMP the right side bandit charge, then EMP that side. If they EMP the left side, put down your bandit charge on the left side, and you're pretty much going to be like cycling back and forth, basically. So like, for example, if they bring Thatcher and they get both sides, you're pretty much just listening for where the hard breach is coming out. So for this round, it was only the left side for them trying to get open the wall of Ace in this position. So I didn't really need to try that hard to be able to bandit trick, because all they had was impact EMPs and not Thatcher. And we banned Maverick for this round in particular, so there was no like play for them to actually be able to win this round through the breach. So all I really need to do now is, since they used all of their impact EMPs and now they're just mostly going for like a site push now, I'm going to go ahead and just place down my last bandit here, and we're pretty much done with the bandit tricking here. So now the only things to really worry about in this position is going to be a Skybridge walk up and a green walk-in through like the windows, or red window, or green stairs walk up. Right here, there's going to be yellow pings from one of my teammates for Skybridge here with a Valcam. I'm going to go ahead and pre-fire that to get a free kill. Now we're in a nice 2v2 position. One of my teammates, my Legion, Legion shotgun somebody trying to hop in, I believe, red window. And in this position, there's going to actually be one guy inside a server in this position. I'm actually holding a wide angle here for the guy that's going to be swinging for server here because I want to kill that guy. However, there is going to be another guy that is going to be pushing for skybridge here. I can't really rotate in this position, so I'm just going to go ahead and hold a very wide angle here. You're going to see here this guy's going to go ahead and swing across. He's going to walk right into my crosshair here trying to swing me aggressively, and I'm going to go ahead and get myself a very easy kill onto him since I'm holding a wider angle than I normally would. And then the last guy's going to go ahead and charge into server to try to look for Legion, but I'm just going to go ahead and swing aggressively to collect a kill onto him as well and to secure the round right there. Hopefully this video is making sense to you guys a little bit here. It's pretty much like if you want to make like rotate holes and you want to play close range gunfights with like a shotgun, then mute's going to be your better option. And if you must bandit trick, and it's very unlikely for the enemy team to actually be able to get you off of the wall while you are bandit tricking, then you want to be using bandit usually. Because like, for example, like with Canal for that downstairs bomb site, or for that upstairs bomb site that we were bandit tricking for, since we banned Maverick, the only real play for them to actually get me off of that wall is going to be to play Twitch. But since we have Mute on the board, one of my other teammates was running it, they're not able to Twitch drone it, so that means the only play that they can actually do to get me off of that wall is to go underneath. However, a lot of people, in my opinion, are very lazy for going below on that bomb site in particular, so I didn't really have to worry about somebody going below to try to get me off that wall. And as you play the game, you'll kind of recognize how people can get Bandit off the wall. Like, a lot of the times, most people usually try to get Bandit off the wall with like Thatcher or Maverick. Maverick is probably the biggest one. Maverick's the easiest one to like get Bandit off the wall 100%. And if they don't have the Maverick, then usually people will just use EMPs and not do vert from below. Don't get me wrong, if you're playing like a very competitive 5-stack of champs, they're probably going to do it. However, most of the time, you're going to be able to get away with just using like, what do you call that? Using a ban on Maverick and then just bandit tricking the wall as normal, you know what I mean? And if you don't know how to bandit trick, I would highly recommend to look up one of my videos of bandit tricking on my channel and watch that video, because it will help you guys out tremendously if you don't know how to bandit trick yet and you want to learn how. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much like the main topics that I wanted to talk about in today's video, is like when to run bandit versus mute. Like, for example, on this Oregon basement bomb site here, we're going to be playing mute instead of bandit because there's not really any wall that I really need to be electrocuting in this position. And the mute complements the Warden really well in this position, as well as like the Malusi and the shield. And the one thing that I want you guys to know about here, and the play that we're doing in this position here, is after my Warden got lit up, I basically took his spot behind the shield, and I'm just playing the shotgun here. Now, technically I can play a lot more aggressive in this position, but I like to just sit behind a shield in this position and wait for people to walk up and then just swing aggressively with my shotgun to kill them. And you're going to see here, one guy tries to walk in to try to swing me. I'm just playing behind the shield though, so I'm able to just get a free kill onto him. The last guy I am going to play aggressively on, but once again, we're just going to be using the shotgun on the close range gunfight to get myself a very easy kill. I noticed in this video, I haven't really been using the SMG-11 a lot. However, one of the things I probably should bring up is that the SMG-11, in my opinion, is going to be a lot better of a weapon to use than the Bandit's MP7, in my opinion. However, I do think that if you are in a position where you have to take multiple gunfights, I think the MP7 is going to be slightly better for those gunfights, because obviously you have more bullets than the SMG-11. So, and it's not like that much worse of a gun than the SMG-11. So, I think it is going to be playable. Now, this last cup is going to be over on our Siege Cup that we did recently. We played against Mr. Jaw Droppin'. I love that guy. He's a great content creator. You guys should hit him up over on Twitch, as well as hit me up over on Twitch. We play together occasionally. We actually ended up playing against each other during the Siege Cup this Saturday. And I guess when you guys see this video, it'll be the previous Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm going to go ahead and just leave this clip to play out so you guys can hear the comms and everything. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you guys do want to see more videos like this, please drop a comment down below to let me know your guys' thoughts. My plan is to have like a lot of videos like this where like I like put like multiple operators into a video, and someone else brought this up to me a long time ago, and I just kind of like didn't know how I wanted to do it. But recently I feel like I probably could do it. Like, for example, another example that I could do, and if you've watched all the way to the end of this video, I'll leak this one. I was thinking Ram and like Buck. You got like Ram, Ash, Buck, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, Sledge. I could put all of those into one video and talk about doing vertical. Like, there's little stuff like that. So let me know if you guys want to see a video like that in the future. And yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts, because I do plan on making my videos like that in the future here. So let me know what you guys think about that.
He's nading the BP as well.
Walking up oil.
Tag,
I think injured oil. I could be wrong. I'm gonna reswing. Not injured? Oh no, he's not injured.
And all the way back.
I'm being spotted. I don't know where that drone spot me from.
Main.
Oh, it's on this.
Was it Barber main? Yeah, the main, bottom me. Kill it.
I killed oil. Secret's gonna probably walk up on me.
I got a fender right here.
He's a finger down there.
I killed Secret.
Nice background. I had the bottom main can sound call.
Holy shit, rolled.
Okay. Bottom me. Main, yeah, main. I just didn't want to. Walk through.
Let's go,
I'm
Nucky.
scared of a bat.
Holy